Back in the days, they was hating on us. Used to throw shade, now the kid glowed up. You don't want no problems with us. We too much, tell them boys to pull up. You talking crazy about my city?
So, yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yo, Chris, is it a certain way you worked your way up, like, to get better? How'd you get to the point where you are?
I've been playing since the very first 2K, but honestly, I just get better by playing opponents online. When I was playing some of the community guys, we played some team up. One of the things that's cool about that is, like, I will play a style.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep.
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Orlando Magic.
And that one against the Bulls, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. We're looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris. What do you expect to see from these guys inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the same time, there are greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Wizards, they've got McLemore, Williamson out there with Randall, and it's Wall. The pass to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. Williamson kicks to Wall. From the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. James looking around. Kuzma. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. And no good that time. And it's Washington the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Now here's James, following the miss by John Wall. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got the opening bucket of the night here for Washington.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with him. John Wall just a blur with that first step. Beep, beep.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Kev, just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Randall outside. Back to Wall. Down low. Randall no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Wall against Paul. Randall outside. Here's Williamson. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Bounce pass from Paul. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dishes it to Wall. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Wizards. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Paul.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Wizards trail by 3. And here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And yes, it's good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Williamson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's James, and it's blocked. Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Wizards trail by 3. Wall passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Pass to Caldwell Pope. LeBron with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. No one near James as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Here's Randall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. L.A.'s gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kuzma kicks to Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Wall. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now Wall. Here's Randall. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here is Davis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
The three from LeBron. Rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me, Greg, was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Wasted no time on that one. James has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Looney's checked in for the Wizards. Caruso, the pass to Collins. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jerome. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Williams. From past the arc. Jerome, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Caruso. And it's Looney with the rebound. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes. 12 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Watford. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Passes it to Jerome. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Clarkson. They get it back. Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The big hands Williams has, especially effective at just gobbling up misses on both ends.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Marc Gasol has checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. Clarkson with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jerome. Here's Williamson. And he gets it to go from the high post. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Here's Caruso. But they get it back. Pass to Watford. There's the pass to Caruso. Clock at 4 to stop the run. Nice D from Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Looney passes to Logan. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Cook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Caruso for the three. Collins dishes to Gasol, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Watford.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
To the inside, here's Collins, and it's Looney with the rebound.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Jerome. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And stolen by Williams. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And it's Williamson missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Lakers passing it around. Here's Watford. The three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jerome. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Williamson with it. Gasol covering. Williamson kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. There's Jerome. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Wizards lead by 11. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Marc Gasol, and it's Cook in at the 1. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Jerome. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Kuzma. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Shot from free throw range, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Caruso's got his first 2 points. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Jerome. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Watford. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Jerome. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Cook.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Jerome. The pass to Williamson. Here's Jerome. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. Jerome's got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Cook. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kicks to Williamson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Back to Cook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Watford. He's got 8, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Gasol. Nance comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scorers, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impressed you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
As people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
That free throw missing. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. Passes it to Clarkson. Here's Kuzma. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Here's Wall. And another miss by Washington.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pull from the top of the key, and that one, good. Wall's got 8 points. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's McLemore outside. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Got a hand on it. Kuzma pulls it in.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
McLemore inside the line. Again, the Wizards score.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And the Lakers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Lakers trail by 11. Now, here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Kuzma. Davis in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Wizards leading by 9. Now Wall. He's got 8. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kuzma outside. It's intercepted. He's covered by Clarkson, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
And here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Knocked away. It's stolen by McLemore. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And glad to see John Wall back out there after fighting back from his Achilles injury he suffered in early 2019.
And obviously, Kevin, an Achilles injury is very worrisome for any athlete, but particularly one like John Wall, whose speed is a major part of his game. But boy, he looks good out there, and you hope he avoids any more injuries the rest of his career.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here, and that one is good. 10 points for Davis.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Wall with the drive. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron dishes to Clarkson. Takes the 3. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got 13.
I'll tell you, that is the area of greatest development in LeBron James's game. That incredible perimeter game that he has added later in his career. Incredible.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Well, every year, Doris, despite the expert predictions, there are always big surprises. Some things that come out of the blue. Boy, they're fun to watch.
We tend to use that word expert lightly because you never know, despite collections of talent, who's going to work well together? Who develops their chemistries? What injuries play a part in a particular season? Are there mid-season trades that sort of maybe change the chemistry and the makeup of a particular roster? So, listen, predictions, take them with a grain of salt. You never know how an NBA season might play out.
And that's why we love the regular season so much. Long, yes, but so many different twists and turns along the way.
No doubt.
Collins checked in for Davis. Clarkson finds James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over McLemore. James, no good. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the pass to McLemore. Nance against Randall. Back to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Shoots. The shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
You could see in LeBron's eyes, he will not be denied on that drive.
Wizards leading by 8. Outside, Wall. Off target there with the little leaner.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Jerome passes to Looney. Wall against Paul. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Looney, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's LeBron. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Robert Williams is checked in for Randall. And the Lakers also making a change. Alex Caruso is checked in for Jordan Clarkson. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Now here's McLemore outside. Nance with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Knocked loose. Williams against James to the middle. Caruso kicks to Collins. Basket counts. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Washington leading now by 4. Jerome passes to Williams. They double him with LeBron. It's up a 3. Jerome, good. Jerome's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Wizards.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Pass to Caruso. Ball outside. Nance, right side. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Paul's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You have to love that mentality. John Wall took it in and made sure he drew the contact.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Lakers with it. 8-point game. Cook looking it over. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. John, the shot is working for you, maybe more than the drive tonight.
Oh, I'm just trying to do whatever defense give me. They're giving me my jump shot right now, and I'm in a good rhythm. And you see if they help me, I'm looking to pass my teammates. I'm not going to try to force the issue. If I got the shot, I got to take, I'm going to do it. I know my team need me to do more tonight, and that's what I want to do. If I want to be a match player and franchise player, I got to take my team along with me. That's what I'm trying to do.
Got to make them pay if they go under. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning, jumping on every opportunity to push the tempo. At one point, they had built a 14-point advantage. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up by 8. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the painter, you control the game. I was the master of controlling fight paint. Shakilakis.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lakers trail by 8. We've got Wall. Randall out there with Williamson. Then it's McLemore. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Williamson. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kuzma.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
All with it. Randall dishes the Wall. Shot clock at 6. From deep, McLemore. The Lakers with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the Wizards with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Paul finds James. Passes to Kuzma. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the dunk by Williamson.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington, leading by 5. Here's Randall. Count that one. Randall's got his first basket of the night.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Kuzma.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Wall up top, defended by Paul. Kept alive, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
First one falls for him. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got a piece of it. Here's Williamson. 24 points for him. Here's Wall. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To end the run and finished off by Davis.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Wizards leading by 11. Outside, Wall. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the line. First free throw is good.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
And Washington making a change here. Casey's checked in. All against Paul. On the strike. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Now here's Wall. 15 points in the game. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
and momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington, they were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And seeing where Washington is, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
And remember, this was a team that had talked about the importance of getting off to a quick start. This has been a worst-case scenario. Their confidence looks shaken.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Lakers with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Kuzma.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Washington's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope on the wing, guarded by McLemore.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Kicks it to Wall. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down, and it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-1 run. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's James, not a lot of room, and they double up LeBron. Clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Kuzma, over Wall, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the inside, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Kuzma slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Clarkson against Wall. He kicks it to McLemore. Pass to AC. Williamson with it. Now the pass to McLemore. The 17-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Lakers trail. LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. Great look, but off the mark. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wall dishes to McLemore. Clarkson against Wall. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kuzma kicks to Clarkson. Right side Davis. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside, and it's all evened up. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Washington calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Anthony Davis, number 1. LeBron James, 3rd.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Here's Wall. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for LeBron James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging around 26 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
The Lakers shooting an efficient 53% from the field.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Williamson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's deflected.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe. He says, no, sir.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a one-point game. And James throws it down hard.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Wall, and he makes that one. Wall's got 18 points.
How about that finish by John Wall? The defense was not bad. He's just that good.
Stolen away. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Watford. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. Nance, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. James with it. Now defended by Williamson. Over Williamson. And Nance kicks to James. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by LeBron.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Now Wall. 20 points for him. Outside Williams. Pass to Jerome. Williams scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Jerome, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Watford. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Second shot opportunity. Here's Nance. Here's Watford. Off target from outside. And here is Williamson. And a strong finish with 2 hands. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards out front, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Wizards with the lead. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Nance, and it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Looney passes to Wall. And the basket is good. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Washington.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Paul. And then slams it in.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
The Wizards shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside Williams. Passes it to Jerome. Outside Williams. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Looney. Pass to Jerome. Looney down low, working on Nance, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Looney. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers trail by 3. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Paul against Wall. And it's Paul missing.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Jerome. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Washington. And the first one at the line is good. Collins checked in for the Lakers. Line for 2. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Nance. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 5. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. Passes to Caruso. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Wall passes to Looney. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Larry Nance.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Washington shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Wall with the slam.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
To the left side wing. Osman, the pass to Collins. Paul looking over the floor. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Paul. The pass to Osman to tie it up. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Now, this is where John Wall excels to me, getting fouls while shooting the basketball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Paul. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Collins. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. Kuzma, here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. McLemore with the ball. Here's AC. Drops one in from the wing. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Davis. Yes! And the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Wall dishes to McLemore. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Wall. Paul with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Williamson is checked in for Quincy Ace.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that one falls for Paul.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 3. Kuzma outside. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Osman. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. Here's Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 28.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Kuzma kicks to Paul. Feeds to Davis. He can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Osman with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. The baseline J, and it falls over the rim and in. 17 points for Davis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the first one drops. LeBron's checked in for Jetty Osman. So he gets them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Wall. And again, Washington, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 3. Now here's Wall. Here's Randall, and Davis sends it back. Fast break, the Lakers for 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
As a defender, hard to keep up with KCP in transition. He has excellent get up and go.
Randall outside. Back to Wall. The offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, Davis.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Both shots good from the stripe. Wizards trail by 5. Now Wall. Randall outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Washington, John Wall. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That one is no good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And here is Williamson. The Wizards with another miss. Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wall against Paul. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Kuzma pulls it in.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Washington with the ball. 6-point game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Let's see who's the loudest.
outside, Wall. Trying to get open is Randall, and Davis pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Kicks it to James. Trying to get open is Davis. James misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Ball's knocked loose. Williamson. That shot off the mark. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Wizards trail by 8. Wall looking for an opening.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Caldwell Pope outside. James outside. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's James. Six to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 34 points.
LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
Here is Wall. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Banked in off the glass. He's got 23.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
James finds Caldwell Pope, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. All with it, out to the right wing. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. On the wing, James. And James throws it down hard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Wall. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Baseline jumper. Goes up again. It's good.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
On the wing, James. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Plenty of space. That one wide left. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Anthony Davis with the rebound and an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Washington calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jerome. They get the rebound. Logan, the pass to McLemore. From deep. Here's Logan. The dish to McLemore. And another miss by Washington.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall,
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.